Today, I'm going to be talking about triangles. Have you ever noticed that there are different kinds of triangles? In fact, all triangles are three-sided polygons, but they have different names depending on the characteristics of their sides or angles. Let's look at the different kinds of triangles. Here is an equilateral triangle. It's called equilateral because it has three congruent sides. This means that the three sides have the same measure. For example, the sides of this triangle each measure 6 centimeters. An equilateral triangle also has three congruent angles that each measure 60 degrees. There are also scalene triangles. What makes this triangle unique is that it has three different side measurements. For example, this triangle has one side that is 8 centimeters, one that is 10 centimeters, and one that is 12 centimeters. It also has three different angle measurements. Now, let's look at the characteristics of an isosceles triangle. It has two congruent sides, like this triangle, which has two sides that both measure 9 centimeters. An isosceles triangle also has two congruent angles with the same measure. The next triangle I'm going to introduce you to is the right triangle. This one always has a right angle, which means an angle of 90 degrees. This is its main characteristic. But that's not all. Did you know that a right triangle can also be isosceles or scalene? Yep, it's true. For example, looking at this triangle, I see it has a right angle, so it's a right triangle. However, this triangle also has two congruent sides and two congruent angles. These are the characteristics of an isosceles triangle. So this triangle is therefore a right isosceles triangle since it has the characteristics of both a right triangle and an isosceles triangle. Now, let's look at this triangle. It has a right angle, so it's a right triangle. But I also see that its three sides and three angles have different measurements. These are the characteristics of a scalene triangle. So it's a right scalene triangle. That's it. There are no more secrets. You now know the characteristics that will help you to identify the different types of triangles. See you soon.